Hi guys, watched a Bionic Dance video the other day, and she's nothing if not linguistically pedantic. She's still flogging the dead horse about the exact literal dictionary definition of atheism without belief. Yeah, I often wonder if she's got Asperger's actually, because she's so pedantic about that exact definition that she doesn't seem to have any room in her worldview for language evolving or common use of language, which was something that I was discussing with Harry the other day. To a certain extent, the common use of language determines what the words mean. So if it doesn't matter how much you might want to say that atheism means a lack of belief. If 99% of the world means atheism means demon worshipper, then that's what it comes to mean. You could argue, in fact I think Bionic Dance may actually have done so, you could argue that the lack of belief is caused by a lack of evidence. But I would argue that it's a reasonable position for atheism actually to represent. Now I don't know what the actual word is, so you'll forgive me if there's a specific word that means somebody who doesn't merely lack belief, but who actively disbelieves. But whatever that is, that's what I am. You know, a lot of people say, I think friendly atheist the other day was saying, well, you know, atheism doesn't mean we don't believe. We'd be convinced if there was evidence. Well, of course we'd be convinced if there was evidence, but in the meantime, most of us do say that there is no God. And the reason for that is, and I think it's a reasonable assertion to make, is because there is evidence on the issue of God. There's evidence which directly contradicts the God of the Bible. You know, you say he's a God of love, but his behaviour is not congruous with the God of love. You say the world's 6,000 years old, and there's evidence that supports the fact that the world is 3.7 billion years old, or 4.6, whatever. You know, you say that life was created by God, but yet we can show that life wasn't created by God. You say the universe was created in 7 days, and you can show that it took 13 point whatever. Oh, you know, I can never remember what 13.6 or 14.7 or whatever. Lots of billions of years. There's lots of pieces of evidence, as far as I'm concerned, which directly speak against the existence of Yahweh for certain. And it always makes me laugh when people say, "Well, I kind of, you know, you throw up something which says, well, that's not God's nature," and then they say, well, yeah, that's the Bible version of God's nature, and then they say, what other version is there? And they say, well, I just kind of believe in a God. And then you say, well, how do you know that? Well, I just kind of do. And well, how do you know what properties your God has got? Have you ever spoken to him? And most of the time, people say, no, I haven't actually, or at least not in the sense of a conversation. And if you've never had direct communion with the God that you claim to believe in, and you don't have a worldview shaped by the Bible, then it's very hard to pin these people down on what their view of God is. And most of them, I guess it's what they call it, deism, which is a belief in just a general God, but not a biblical God. But even a deistic view borrows from the Bible. It's very, very hard to have much of a view of a creator God without borrowing something from the Bible. I mean, I guess you could say, well, there's some omnipotent something out there that created everything. But how would you derive that belief? It just seems to me. Anyway, I didn't really have much more to say on the subject, except that, you know, that in my opinion, there is evidence that directly leads one away from a position of belief. It's not merely the absence of belief for me, atheism. It's active disbelief, which I don't think are quite the same. You know, one is a void, and the other is a positive statement in a direction away from something. You know, it's like the difference between apathy and passion, I guess. I'm not apathetic towards religion. I'm passionately against it. I'm not apathetic towards the concept of God. I actively disbelieve that there is a God. Anyway, look, probably rambled too long already. What's your opinion? You take care. Hope you're having a great day. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please take the time to rate and comment, and it would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe. Thank you.